I'm Giovanna Lotta.
I'm Danny Romero. Welcome to Vista, LA, here on this beautiful day in Santa Monica. Behind us, at the Santa Monica Pier, is a trapeze school where people can learn to fly trapeze, which is a great way to conquer a fear of heights while getting an intense workout in the process.
And there's another trapeze school in the San Fernando Valley run by Richie Gaona, who comes from a long line of trapeze artists, starting with his grandfather, who was with the circus in Mexico. Well, Richie's been flying trapeze since he was a boy and spent 15 seasons traveling the world with the Ringling Brothers Circus. Today, he trains others, even beginners like me. Hi, Richie.
Good morning. How are
I'm
you?
Giovanna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Am I going to like you after this?
Oh, of course you're going to love me after this.
You sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive. But we're going to...
I have to admit, I was a little nervous to think I'd be climbing 23 feet to the top of a platform and swinging freely from a trapeze. But knowing Richie's history, I knew I was in good hands. We started by practicing on the ground to get a feel for hanging from the bar and eventually worked our way up to a higher bar to practice swinging and hanging upside down. At Gaona's trapeze workshop, Richie trains both beginners and professionals, just as his father once trained him as a boy.
Well, my father's father was already entertaining in the circus, you know, way back then, and passed it on to my father. And my father started to pass it on to his kids. And there were 7 of us, but 4 of us actually got to perform. My father trained everybody. He got down and said, you know, if you guys are going to do this right, we got to learn how to do it the right way. So nobody gets hurt, too. You know, we learn on the trampoline first, and then we learn everything on the trapeze. My father actually performed with my brothers first. I got out of school, and I said, you know, this is what I want to do, and join my brothers and fly on the trapeze.
For years, it was a family affair as Richie and his brothers, who grew up in Florida, performed all over the world with the Ringling Brothers Circus.
It was just great seeing these places that you see on postcards all the time, you know. But to go perform, and then after the show, or, you know, when you're not working, you're a tourist. You go see all these different places.
Eventually, Richie came out to LA to become a stuntman, merging his acrobatic skills with his fearlessness. But it's in teaching others that he found his new passion.
As we get older, just like any athlete, you want to kind of not so much retire, but you know you're not going to be performing anymore. So I'm passing it on to other people. All you see is smile ear to ear, you know, and that tells it all right there.
When everything is right and you break on the right time and you let go at the right time, you actually do feel like you're weightless.
Go!
It's fantastic.
As Richie explained to me, a large part of flying trapeze is based on trust.
You know, letting it go and letting somebody, you know, telling you what to do. Like if somebody says jump, you jump. And some people are saying, what do you mean jump? You know, but it is, you know, I'll guide them through the whole system. From the time they leave the board to the time they catch and hopefully the time they get back on the trapeze.
So after getting the basics down and being harnessed for safety, I climbed nearly 2 stories up and gave it a go. Thankfully, there's a net to catch your fall. And Richie wants me to do the knee hang.
Wait. Hands up. Got it. You got it. That's it. Now hands off the rope. Let go your hands.
The next attempt involves Richie's son, Alex, for a more complicated maneuver called the grab, which means I'll have to let go of the bar and trust Alex to grab onto my arms and catch me mid-air while I continue to swing. It involves precise timing.
So you come up here, you put your legs in, you come back towards the platform, and I'll say hands off. So you relax, you take your hands off like this, and you come up the hill, and then he'll be right there. He'd be as close as we are right now.
By far, this would be the toughest technique of the day, but once again, I climbed up the ladder and gave it a shot. After missing the first grab, I tried again, and once again, I missed. It's definitely tougher than it looks. Oh my gosh, that was so hard.
I know, it is really hard, but you did awesome.
It was
First,
fun.
you didn't think you were even going to do the knee
That's
hang,
right, I didn't
so
think.
So we're this close.
Thank you. Thanks so
job.
much. It was great,
You
but I
guys
won't
did.
be trying it again. Okay, so flying trapeze was tons of fun, even though I was sore for 2 days. Now, classes at Richie Gaona's Trapeze Workshop run 90 minutes and cost $50 a session. For more information, log on to the Vista LA page at abc7.com.